Welcome to the council. When did Chelsea start to sing that song? That's my friend. Yes.
See, these are Barcelona people. Ojoro don't kill them.
Shut up! It's a lie. It's a lie.
Now so then that final, so then they fall for field. And that day, moderate. Before God and man, Barcelona prayers, they use juju on our prayers.
It's a lie. It is not a juju. It is a football technology.
Yes. Wait. Thank you, Alaji. How did you know they use juju?
First of all their prayers just they fall like say they drink pami.
Yes,
Second,
maybe your tackles were too strong.
No, it's not like that. Second, you don't say our coach, him too, he's Ogbuefi, because they call him Sir Alex Ferguson. And he come to Okaka 2 days before the match. He come meet me and say, Ogbuefi, as a fellow Ogbuefi, what tactics does you think I should use?
What do you know about?
Legacy in Okaka.
Otumba.
Somebody that
Otumba,
that time,
he was busy.
2 weeks back.
Yes.
2 weeks back.
If Pegasus call Akaka, if Pegasus call Akaka, if
Wait. Otumba, you are a Chelsea fan. How could
I'm
Sir
not
Alex?
a Chelsea fan.
Doesn't matter, he's a penning them.
It's because
He's a penning them.
You can never catch me as a Chelsea fan. I don't drink.
Say for league.
I don't drink.
Chelsea Football Club.
It's because when the rumor enter my ear that today is a jersey matter, I look around the house, is a Femi's jersey. I just look around. I don't have a Super Eagles. And I'm ashamed of Super Eagles jersey. That's why I couldn't wear Super Eagles jersey.
No.
He's a lie. See, him is ashamed of this club. See, league, they cannot win. They can't beat us. Even the ordinary, they hear.
His own reason was because he was ashamed. My own, they could not find my size. They could not find my size.
But at least we know the club you support.
So all the women in Nigeria, above size 12, we have ganged up and we have agreed that we refuse to join any club until they start doing our size.
No.
Moderate, give that contract to me.
Okay.
You understand?
To manufacture.
Yes. To measure her is very simple. All I would just join like 6 April. I can measure it.
Thank you. This is a problem. Alaji, Otumba, Lady Somina Ogbefi. Why this sudden craze? Madness for foreign football.
I don't understand. I'm a member of Enyimba.
Moderate.
But this is not Enyimba.
You can't understand what I'm saying. I used it to come and do sample of the size they are doing for people.
Madness started since the time I have a heart attack when playing Eagle. You know that small boy Okacha. When this boy he has a maka everybody, and he get to the post as he carry his leg and wire shot, power he kill bed. I see the post,
now
accompanied.
In those days, gone were those days of Shegun Odegbami, Aruna Ilerika.
Those ones that don't
Yes, why can't we bring back those glories?
Talk about the most recent successful.
Now, what about our own football club?
Moderate.
Shooting Stars.
Moderate.
Enyimba. Kwara Bombers.
Adewale Bridge Boys. Adewale Bridge Boys.
All this.
Kano Pillars.
How many times have they won ordinary CAF Champions League? Enyimba have won that cup 3 times.
Shut up! It is a juju. It is a juju.
Why didn't you use your own juju?
Juju?
At least our own juju won us something.
At the back of the bus that I put
your
it.
Juju did not win you the UEFA Champions League.
No, doesn't mind Ferguson. They tell him to donate gold for the juju. Him go bring chicken. That's what caused the whole thing.
Otumba, talk to me.
It's error that I'm wearing this in true to form. But sometimes I think about it, wearing Super Eagles nowadays is like you are just wasting your time.
You're wasting.
Remember in 1989 when we used to be
the miracle Adama.
Yes, from 4-0
to 4-4
to beating them. Those were the days. But that useless Ete, Olise Ete, was the one that caused us a cankerous defeat from 1994. You can imagine, when Okocha came, we know Okocha is a master planner, a dribbler. How can Okocha do to waste time so that the Italians can lose touch? All of a sudden, a backman, number 2, a Tese. He now decided to do the same thing that Okocha is doing in the process of trying to dribbling. Play the ball into the audience. Let them enjoy the gate feel. Let them catch the ball and play with it before the time will go. Tese is doing like this. He's doing like so. You don't know how to do leg over. You are doing
he have a long leg.
He's doing like this. He collect the ball. Roberto Baggio, he carry ponytail hair like Kuma. He just look for one acute angle. He used mathematical set. He dissect it. He used.
He plotted it.
Rufai. That was the end of his career.
And believe me, that was the best football match that Super Eagles ever played. And since then, we have not been able to find out.
Another thing, see, our players need to go and learn Italian language.
Why?
It is Italian language, kill us. The coach of Italy, the man just speak language. He said, Roberto Baggio, spaghetti, la boyo. The boy dribble, push the ball in. If to say we understand
was he saying?
That Italian, he mean he say, oh, coach, the boy no sabi anything. Carry the ball, throw under him leg. Rufai on the post again. Oh, look, he don't they look up, put the ball down. Before he reach down, the ball don't enter. That's what he talk.
Where did you learn Italian language?
And let me tell you something. And let me tell you something.
Otumba,
this man
where did you...
Man, you should not be trusted.
Yes.
I told you all those things. And you came here in public and claim like you understand that.
When
that is not the meaning.
What does it mean?
A la Liga per spaghetti it means do not eat in that restaurant. That's what I told you.
That's a lie.
Do not. That's what I told you.
That's a lie.
You not been
Lady Somina. Sorry, wait. Lady Somina, which Nigerian football team do you support?
When you talk about football, I only want to talk to women.
Orewa.
I want to talk
by
to
the size
women.
you can know those who play football and those who play.
I did not say which team do you play for. I said which team do you support?
What should we do?
Ask her about Ludo.
Can you play ball? Can you play ball?
Can
you play ball? Can you play ball?
Otumba.
Just for that.
Otumba. That is a football. Yeah, start.
I can raise 1 million.
Oh, yeah, start.
Let's go bet. I raise 1 million.
Don't mind him.
Let's go bet.
Don't mind him. He's a small boy. He's a small boy.
As we were saying, Lady Somina.
Talking about football, once again, I want to talk to women. I want to talk to women, not about female football now, but I want to talk to our Nigerian women. Homes are scattering every day because of this football.
How?
Your husband is watching ball. That is where you want to discuss children's school fees with them. Your husband in the middle of enjoying serious ball and punching his mate and shouting and playing the ball with his leg. That is where you want to serve him lunch. A lot of men have beat their wives to the pulp during football because they decided to disturb them. You must learn to be interested in ball, whether you understand it or not. If you want to save your marriage, sit down beside your husband. When everybody shout go, you too shout go! When they shout foul, shout foul! When they shout upside, say upside! Whether you understand or you don't understand, all these small girls in Unifair, OAU, Unilag, Unibadon, 200, they are hitting your husband's head every day when they are playing ball. Oh, baby, it's a goal!
So you can't hit a whole Ogbuefi head like that.
Sorry, Ogbuefi, I was using you for example.
You will kick goat, 12 goats.
Yes.
Moderate.
Moderate. Ogbuefi. Is it true that some university students eat your head?
It doesn't concern you.
Go to the subject
football.
What do you mean?
See, let me talk about female football.
Two birds of the same feather.
What do you mean?
Moderate.
Yeah.
You know the problem with the female football in this country? I doesn't trust those female people who they play that football any longer. If you watch female football well, you see those girls that doesn't have a feminine feature.
At all.
Them body strong, it be like where them chop cement before they play the ball. To jog in a problem, that's what they go to work out. As if they're dancing together. So when those German carry ball, keep. Our guests see they drag like this with muscle.
But no. Let me tell you something. don't abuse our girls like that.
It's not
At
abuse
least
them.
they are always the champions of Africa.
Okay, the last one they went to, what happened?
They beat them.
Our football has lost face and value. It has lost since 1994. Except that
the man who died.
Papilo Sharp boy, he was the one that gave us that one Atlanta 96.
Papilo, because not the one that says that when I grow up, I know say you go bring up shame.
That's what. Papilo, if not for Connie, and look at, you see that Papilo boy in 1993, they use, and every time we win is when FIFA introduced something new.
Yes.
In 1986, Kodak 86, they introduced the young people then. They win. Them what's that? Lemmy Issa, they win that time. In 1993, when they introduced leg throw in Japan, that is when we win. In Atlanta 96, they introduced golden goal rule. That is when we win. Since when FIFA have not introduced anything new,
we have not won anything.
Thank you.
So
let us pressurize FIFA to introduce something new
so that Nigeria can win again. Thank you very much. You see, the problems we have do not lie with just our clubs. They are our football players. They have issues. No. Otuma,
Hey, I fool you people.
Otuma, don't do that. Our football administrators, let's go to the roots of the problem.
Moderate.
The reasons why we are not winning again is not because we do not have quality players again. But like so many things.
It is not from my head of state. Yes, let me tell you why we are not winning anymore.
Why?
My son is a very good footballer. Make I tell you the truth. Because of the way he played football, his mother was cooking, he played football with the pot. I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, he went to the camp where they are doing selection. And this boy can play, even put on for his and play juggle like this. But the coach refused to take him because he refused to give him bribe. In court.
The court.
Yes, the court.
The coach.
The coach. The coach refused. The court refused to select him because he refused to give him bribe. And when he come, he say, Baba, I say, Baba, I say, Naam. He say, he went and played skill, very good skill. And the coach say he is good, but he will bribe him before he say, I say, if now because of bribe you go enter, wallahi, you go do cattle business. That is how.
So you killed his talent.
He can't even qualify. That boy was 32 trying to qualify for under 14.
It's another problem.
That boy is
Otuma, let's ignore the age part. What Alhaji has raised is a very valid point.
Well,
a lot of our footballers have accused the coaches and football administrators of demanding for kickback, kick front before they...
You know why it is like that?
Why?
Every year, FIFA is giving Nigeria $1 million
for doing nothing
to develop football in this country.
$1
million.
Where does the money go to?
That is the question where I want to ask. Now they give them $1 million every year. Number one, we cannot pay coach. Number two, they doesn't have a ball to train. Number three, when these players come to play match, local, they doesn't have money to pay for their hotel. It is those players use their money to fry themselves, come like winch. They will not give them back their money. They will not put them back for hotel. They will not give them food to chop. Those people sit down and chop all the money without anything. If you is the player, when you take your money come, now your football you use in training, the hotel you is paid by yourself. Tell me, will you play the ball well?
No.
So
I won't even come to play again.
Good.
And I remember I read in the newspapers that they lost $250,000 that they were supposed to use to pay some of our players.
That money does not lost anywhere.
It is not lost, it's a tip.
Somebody sit down on top. Somebody sit down on top the money.
Yes.
That's what him do. Now, see, now we want to host one small competition here. We have over 15 stadiums, very solid. Out of the 15, they break it down to 8. They say we'll go use 8 for all the competition.
Was it not your company that was contracted to break the the stadium down.
Leave that one. Leave that one. Leave
And
that
because
one.
of the kidnapping, they said they no go
They
pay
have not
for
paid money.
Wari.
Oh. Now, out of those 8 stadium, they have put to how many billion they put on top? Over close to about 20 or 30 billion for that tournament.
Yes.
Well, last time FIFA come, only 2 stadium, Lagos and Abuja, qualify.
That's
But what happened to all the other stadiums?
Stadia, 2 stadiums. 2 stadia, not stadium. 2 stadia.
Stadia.
I went to Rio.
Who
de
is
Janeiro.
going to Stadia?
Stadia.
Who is going to Stadia?
It's not
Nobody
stadia.
stadia. Nobody can stay
It is
there.
1 stadium, 2 stadia.
Nobody
Thank
can
you.
stay there.
Yeah,
Otuba.
nobody can Stadia.
Never.
It is 2 stadium.
Nobody can stay there.
How about you?
Now, let's look at why the Nigerian football is deteriorating.
Benny.
Number 1, is a lack of trust.
But, Lady Somina,
Leave
You are-
me with the
you are-
Somina.
you are
This
dreaming.
is not to put. She's not they play football.
It's football. It's football that is the problem.
I didn't mean you talk about the
It's
kitchen.
football
and
that's
then
making
the
you
Somina
sleep.
can contribute.
Football of
So, Olotu, as I was saying,
Wait.
Moderate.
Please, she's trying to wake up from her slumber.
Talk about the food. Food,
football. Football.
not the football.
It is football. It's women should encourage their husband.
Well, you've talked that
watch,
one before.
eh,
You've talked it
She's
before.
sleeping.
Don't worry.
Otumba.
And
Moderate.
cooking food in the kitchen.
I told you.
Yeah, Otumba, go on. Ogbefi will be with you shortly.
The cause or the solution?
Everything. Cause first.
Cause.
Who is causing?
You see, the cause is not that we can't move forward. But just as politics is killing this country, politics is killing our football. When you see that this is the right person, you use brother, friend to put the wrong person. There's a particular Nigerian footballer. He will go overseas and score for his club. But once he comes into our team, he never delivers. They call him about goal. I've not seen 1 goal in a long time. So you remove such people and put fresh leg. One says Mikel Obi is dancing around the middle of field all the time. Remove him and put somebody that you see physically can do wonders. Since JJ Okocha retired, the national team retired.
Yeah, with him.
Absolutely.
You understand?
If Mikel Obi, yes, and that is, you have said the truth. If Mikel Obi cannot call the ball, remove him and put Michael Obi. Michael Obi will call the ball.
Moderate. Solution. One of the first solution is that they have to go back to grassroots. Before, if we want to play all this competition under 17, under 19, under 23, under 25, under 27, under 29, under 32, if we want to play, they go grassroots. There are so many of these people. Yes, all these small boys, under bridge, inside bush, for feed.
Oh, baby. The grassroots, they are not watering the stadium. If you go, all the grass is out now.
No,
they are not maintaining the
So
grass.
it's not grassroots anymore. It's sand roots.
They
Yes,
cannot maintain
all
the
those
stadium.
boys. If you come out for here now, anywhere where they feed, you see those small boys, because they doesn't have expensive money to buy chim guard, to buy boat, to buy horse.
Shin.
It's okay.
It's called a shin. Your shin. S-H-E-E-N. Shin.
It's all same thing.
Otumba,
Same
it
thing.
Guy.
is S-H-I-N.
Iran, that's
Shin is cream.
Shin. Charlie Shin.
Oh, same.
Chin. C-H-I-N.
Jackie Shin. Shin. There's a different Shin.
This guy.
This one you're talking about. This one
Protector, you know, I was sleeping. I was
Shin,
sleeping
shin.
because the topic was becoming too masculine for me. But when Otumba made the mention of the word shin, and you, with all your exposure and your education,
Yes.
you did not know the difference between the shin and the shin that Otumba is talking
Even
about.
Shin.
Otumba is
This one
saying
is
shin.
chin.
Yes.
This is shin.
Shin is different from Shin.
He said S-H-E-E-N. Is this Shin?
Benny, if you check Webster Dictionary, page 329, if you look down on page 300, you will see it there. Shin. Webster.
To the ball, solution.
Profound your
So all those boys, they can pray. But number one, they doesn't have Godfather. They doesn't have who to bribe. For
They
them.
don't have money to bribe.
They doesn't have money to bribe. So those coaches would come there. They would gather 100 players. All the 100 players are skilled, full them body. So when they gather them like that, they say, okay, if you know, say you have 100,000 this way. Out of 100 players, only 2 will carry this way. They say this 98, una not sabi play, they go. So from these 2, they will go and look for another 20 players. We'll get those money, add to them. When they now enter the competition, they begin to pray like a pregnant woman. They put a hand for waist, like this, just like a terrible waist. Every time, they always go collect ball from inside net. They guide the ball for not enter inside net.
Yeah,
so that is the difference.
He's born again now. He's born again.
Solution. You see, Oyibo people are very smart people. When you look at all this league that you are watching now, they've even killed local league. We don't watch it anymore. All this local, this international league, if you check the players that are making waves now, they started very early. Age 7, they enter football academy. In Nigeria, we don't have football academy. As a matter of fact, we don't have football stadium pitch that is good enough for them to even. If you go to Onikan,
we have. We just don't manage them well.
Go to Onikan, you think it is Ajirebi's forehead you are looking at, because there's no grass that is level there. Meanwhile, in the whole of Lagos, they are putting grass on the roadside. There's no grass at the stadium. You understand? So if they can put all those infrastructures in place, start to groom all these boys from like age 7, so that gradually, look for instance now, and I think one good thing we also need to have is look at some people critically and know that they will help our Nigerian football.
Example.
Taribo West helped our Nigerian football. Taye Taiwo helped our Nigerian football. And what do they have in common?
Ugliness.
You see, anybody that see them will know that, so we should look for some people.
Otuba, may God forgive you.
It's the truth.
I also want to say that.
Okay, wait, let me.
I also want to say 3 important things. One, I agree with Ogbuefi about the grassroots, because I remember when I was in secondary school those days, we had one boy in our school.
Better. I thought
the boy could play. The boy could play so much that when he was on the field, the whole school would be singing, Ojebe dakun jowo, yege wole ge sere. I mean, it was so good. Everybody liked Ojebe. He was scoring anyhow. Even we that did not understand football, because of Ojebe, we will go to the field. But every time Ojebe went for audition,
he was never selected.
He was never selected. Today, Ojebe is a spare part seller in where do they call that place? They have killed talents. They need to be giving real people the chance. 2, we need to develop sports college. Everything should not be university and polytechnic.
Yes. As
we should have college, sports college, the way we have police college. Let us have, if we say football college, then it will limit us. Let us have sports college where they are training people who want to become physical and health management people. Teach them in every way.
Moderator.
The third conclusion is, above all things, they have turned the FIFA and whatever body it is, they have turned it to the same thing. They have turned it to the same thing as the politics of the government of Nigeria. During their election, they are sending talks to each other, they are fighting each other, they are rigging the election, and the people who understand sports, the people who can make a difference in sports, the people who can be effective in sports are not allowed to do it. The people they are putting in power are people who want to go there and eat. We should change.
Thank you. Alhaji.
Moderator, solution go? One of the solution is that some of those useless boys, where if they don't go for camp, they no go show skill, then go Babalawo place. Go collect champ. You, when you get the skill, if you play ball, you go shout your mother's name. Then otherwise, you go say the leg no work again until they go to competition. This is Babalawo. Madalla.
That's what they did to Dosu Joseph.
If you look,
I thought Dosu Joseph had an
spiritual attack.
Make I tell you, even tired Taiwo, that boy, now God save him. The time they tried, the boy was a handsome boy before. It was the charm, they charmed you. When they charmed the leg, it now turned to the face. That is why he was looking like that. I'm telling you.
Finally, moderate. Finally, let us not blame our officials alone.
Blame?
Yeah, blame.
Blame.
Our prayers, they are not patriotic. German prayers, as you see them so, they doesn't pay them anything to come play for the national team. Nothing.
Pride in their country.
Finish. Nothing.
Thank you.
Same thing, English prayers. They doesn't give them money. Our prayers, once they call them, they go come. 2 days for the match, they begin to argue. $15,000, $20,000, $18,000. At the end of the day, they will not use all their mind to pray because they are giving them $12,000.
Thank you very much. Otumba, final word.
You know, it's the person that want to die that say final word. You say parting shot.
Okay, whatever. Conclusion.
Like I said, these people that are in charge, they should give us our glory back. Develop all, you see, let us start to look at our own local clubs. Diffuse the mentality of looking at foreign league. By the time we start looking at our local clubs, that is when we, personally, the people will be pointing out the players that we want in the national team. Say, this boy is very good. If one year coach, they come and bring 1 year coach from any country that wants to impose player on us, we'll be telling him, this boy that we saw in the league matches, he scored 54 goals in a league match. Therefore, he has to quantify and qualify to be the Super Eagles. That's how we do it.
Moderate. That cannot happen.
Why?
Our local club, na see.
When was the last time you watched the local?
I used to go in Imba Stadium like 3 weeks ago. Do you know, say, when they want to exchange player, you understand, for the club, if me now want to exchange for you, as I come out, it is the same jersey I come out. Give you where to take the play. That is bad like that.
3 weeks ago,
it's bad.
Oyinba was not playing football.
The
whole league is closed down 3 weeks ago. Nobody was at the stadium. It was Grasshopper that was at the stadium.
Okay.
It's Grasshopper you went to watch.
You know what is worse?
Okay.
Moderate.
What is worse?
What is worse? Do you see the number? When they on top of the jersey, it is chalk they're using writing the number. As you they press, 16 go turn to 6.
Otumba, Otumba, I can assure you that our football is not that bad. We do not use chalk.
It is not bad, it is rotten.
We do not use chalk to write names or numbers on the back.
You try after match, make you go exchange jersey with your opponent. Coach go say, hey, what do you want to do? You want to exchange jersey? Now that jersey you go wear from doing that in the next 2 years. So if you exchange it now your life, then you exchange. So
it is not.
Thank you. Alaji, thank you. Alaji, thank you. The challenges with Nigerian football, they are not so far-fetched. Our players' commitment is lacking, right?
Not their fault.
Not their fault at times.
Most
but
times.
Also, let me also point out, this thing also affects their own careers. Do you understand? Our administrators, they leave so much to be desired. Nigerians, one of the things we found out is that football is a uniting factor.
Ben.
Whatever it is that happens, football unites Nigeria. It makes us happy. So please, let's make Nigerians happy, revive Nigerian football, and make it a world champion level team. Thank you. See you at the next meeting of the council. What did you say?